Hello everybody and welcome to today's live stream. A very exciting new game here with the Bard's Tale 4 Barrows Deep. So this game was just released last week. I was a backer of the Kickstarter. I loved the original Bard's Tale games and I'm really excited to be able to play it for you guys today. So essentially this first cinematic is sort of the it's just the backstory for the games, where essentially we are introduced to the dwarves, the humans, and the elves. Those are the main groups that we have here. Essentially, they're bad guys who got locked away, and the first three games were bad guys who are trying to unlock the big bad guys, effectively. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited to play it for you guys. Essentially, I opened up the game earlier, like I literally just opened it to make sure that it worked properly. Let me just make sure everything is set correctly. Look at me with my ultras. I'm so fancy. We'll do a new game here. So one of the
song I sing will tell the tale.
One of the great things about these games, naturally being the Bard's Tale, is the music is always really incredible, and I'm excited to see what they did with this, the fourth iteration for it. Hey, look, it's Rev! Hey, Rev. Great to see you as always. Hope things are going well. I'm excited. I was expecting to start up late today, but I ended up being on time, so I'm really excited. So essentially this is like our framework that we just saw, where this guy is telling the story of the story. Skara Brae is like one of the main cities in the game that we go to and from all the time, doing all sorts of different stuff. But I'm so excited. I know that there's a lot that has changed. I didn't get to play the beta for this game, but they've changed the combat system pretty drastically. They've changed a lot of the progression stylings and like how and when you get party members and all sorts of different stuff. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they did and at least taking a look at it. The story, of course, is always something that's really great in these games as well. Oh, nice. New D&D campaign. That's fun.
Ready?
Not hardly.
Uh-oh. People getting hanged, yo. Oh, you got Tomb of Annihilation. Nice.
Shall the sword father smite all who befriend the old races?
So the old races are the elves and dwarves, incidentally, and essentially they're saying that these people were like heretics for speaking with elves and dwarves. That's effectively what's going on here.
He shall cut out the tongues of the bards who sing of them. For the sword father knows.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
I love the Tomb of Annihilation thing. It's so much fun. I've actually got that book. I've got the 5e book.
What did they do?
Their crime. Existing was their crime.
Huh.
Come on. Before those...
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe...
Oh, here now. Save it. You'll only get yourself
You're gonna save Skara Brae.
You're looking at me like you think old Robbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. They all start with some evil slithering out of the darkness. Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope. Anyway, hero. This way.
Robbie joins the party. So this is the combat system. Essentially, you've got your front row and your back row, which we see a lot in things like Fire Emblem and all sorts of different stuff like that. So it's kind of nifty, I think. This looks odd. Make sure that I got everything right here. I don't know, it seems like things are a little bit blurry and odd.
You can't swing a cat in Skara Brae these days without hitting a paladin.
Huh.
Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
That improved.
This is where I always set up. I don't care.
I don't care.
You'll have to move.
One of the other big things for this game is, or this game series, is always the humor. It's always absolutely hilarious.
Come here for soup, have you?
Yes.
Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be.
Oh, I'm not good enough for soup.
Ruffians.
Look, a shiny. I found bones. Go me.
More murder. I should.
True God,
There's nothing
Tom.
to be gained fighting the Fatherites head on. There's another way. At least, I hope there is.
Faith is all. The
Tiefling monk sounds pretty
will
cool.
protect you. Report all witches. The fair folk are not thy turn now from superstition. Only the temple.
The controls seem like they could be better. I mean, I'm doing keyboard and mouse right now. I'm not doing the, I'm not using a controller, which might make it a little easier. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Alright, let's... chest. Money! Yay, money. Incidentally, at some point I'm supposed to get like super fun bonus stuff for, since I was a Kickstarter backer. I get like bonus items and stuff. So I'm pretty excited.
I've known some good.
I'm just gonna try to run forward to whatever's next.
Seems like they're hanging anyone. They hanged my shoe.
They hanged my shoemaker.
Must have done something.
Cabbage! Aye? Cabbage?
Ooh!
Cabbage?
I want cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Adventurers Guild, that's
Here
me.
we are. The guild.
A new recruit?
A little bit glitchy, but
There
whatever.
were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again,
Yeah, I was always a fan of doing
What
the
I just saw at Henry's
tieflings
hanging
particularly,
tree was
Rev.
the last straw. We have to...
Do you hear that?
The Song of the Maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Uh-oh.
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
So the maiden song that they were talking about, essentially the... Oh, yeah, let's create somebody. The maiden song that they were talking about is somebody was essentially trapped for eternity and forced to constantly sing a song that keeps the rift closed, that maintains the bad guy's prison, essentially, and that's what they were discussing. So apparently people hear it throughout town. Dang! Did you see him rock out? I mean, if I'm playing the Bard's Tale, I should probably play as a bard, right? Like, it just seems to make more sense. He's hiding behind the screen. I just want this guy because he's rocking that loot, yo. He knows how to do. I have an AC of 0. Yes. Go me. Let's see here. All the different types of humans. Let's see here. Ooh, immune to poison, fire, and bleeding. That's pretty sweet. A trow. I'm kind of feeling the Outlander with being immune to poison, fire, and bleeding.
Try me. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Who wants a piece of me? I'll take you all on!
Come forward and die, fiends!
Try me.
Were you born this annoying, or did
You are making me very, very
Bemused
tired.
female.
Worst. This isn't my first fight, you know. Come on, you.
I'm gonna be this crazy mofo.
I'll glass you.
Okay, cool. Nice. Rabble rouser. Yes, let's set some fools on fire. Should probably get some defense, huh? I'll take strength. That makes sense. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm excited for it. Let's rock this. Woohoo! That's what I say, you know, this is one of those games where if you're going to play the Bard's Tale, then you better be a bard. Ignore what your foes say. Your bard has a lovely singing voice. Really? Like, come on. That's hilarious. Okay, maybe it's not that hilarious, but it's funny. It's funnier than Rev sitting over here going through the Tomb of Annihilation. On that note, let's see who all is here. Commander Root is here, and Slowcool is here as well. Hello to both of you. As always, great to have you. The half-orc bard who can't sing. Oh yeah, just like the orc rogue who is, quote, sneaky by intimidation. And he just says, "You don't see me!" And it's like, "Yes, I don't see you." Same basic idea.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on.
That's like your bardic magic is activated through belching or something like that. That would be awesome. I can see that. Rev didn't say that, by the way. That was my idea.
The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years.
Ooh.
Just a little filthier and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of
Look at me, I look so cool.
Come on.
Use abilities like chug or meditate. Aw, yeah.
We're looking for a green door.
What if I want to go this way? So this is kind of nice because you have at least some option for exploration. One thing I'm really looking forward to in this game is the puzzles, because I've heard the puzzles are pretty amazing in this. And I haven't seen any of them. I've just seen like the updates, the Kickstarter updates, where they announced like, hey, we've got puzzle X, Y, and Z. And like just a whole bunch of different types and styles. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they've got. Magical lantern lit. Is that good? Did I just like burn the house down or something?
Hold on, hero. There. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
It's a spawn point. I mean, technically it's a save point, but whatevs. Okay, so pushable stones of various sorts. Some wackadoodle thing. Make an offering. How about some plants? Was that acceptable? I guess they didn't like my offering. They did not approve.
These jokers! Adventurers!
Wait a moment. Don't think these are any friends of ours.
Uh-oh.
No,
I get to
they're
fight.
up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I
Guys,
fear.
they're up to mischief. I can't be having mischief.
Won't even break a
Charge!
Somebody stop!
Alright, let's see how this works. Okay.
Ready?
So I can move back.
Just try it.
Nifty.
Kill for the masters. What masters, I wonder?
Fat loot. Ooh. Cutthroat Dragon Bile Bomb. Chest. Ooh. I just made a guess that I was inventory. I need a certification. Boo.
Searching for us, I'll wager.
Ooh.
We better steer clear. Maybe those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards. What did you find on them?
Okay.
Down the hat! Drinking in the Toby!
Getting drunk. Oh god. I can't deal with it.
That's all right.
Step back!
That's not what I meant to do.
Onward.
Ha, you're on fire.
Get over there!
Stepping by.
Nifty. That was
a
pretty
nasty
cool.
scrap. Let's see to our wounds.
Did it say right click on the party bar? I'm pretty sure it said right click on the party bar. A hearty stew. I'm fine. Whoa. Chest. A sword. Can I equip a sword?
Aye.
Ooh, I can't wear leather armor. That guy can, though. See, now I have equipment.
Troublemakers!
Aye. It looks like we can't avoid them.
Just mow him down and keep going!
My character is crazy. They have 2 power? Oh no, I was spotted!
You're not ready for this!
Ow!
Come on then!
He's shaking his bum at me! That was quite rude.
Ready to go! Stand back!
I hope you brought enough for
drinking.
everyone.
Stronger by the minute.
I like the animations for like the little fire and stuff even. It's pretty cool.
Here.
Here! Punch it! Junk, junk, junk!
Uh-oh. I'm getting drunk. happened to my shield?
You want a piece of me?
Seems like it's gonna take quite a while to level up. For better or worse. This is cool though. I'm liking this.
There's another Luckstone.
Ooh.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
That's it? I only got like 15.
You fools! You let them scatter. Now we shall
Uh-oh.
have to drag them out again. The people must see what a danger these outcasts are. Find them.
We're the danger? Who set fire to the guild?
And who keeps hanging innocent folk?
More paladins.
You tell him,
Let them
Samson.
spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The Adventurers Guild is just around the corner.
You want to run? Where's the fun in that?
Don't do it, Samson. Oh.
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? We'll be butchered!
You're the one who wanted to fight him, dude. You're the one who was all like, oh, why are we running away?
That!
One eye, one leg, one arm.
Oh.
This is the first shot. I've sung songs about them, but I never thought I'd see one.
This was probably a bad idea. Like a really bad idea. First, let's drink.
Stand back! I'm drinking!
Feeling good. Ready?
Nice.
Here! Punch it!
I was kind of thinking the same thing, Rev. It's like, I don't know what the deal with the graphics is. It's weird.
Here.
Like when I first opened up the game, it seemed like it was at least better than this. So I'm not really sure what the dealio is. But yeah, it definitely doesn't seem to be taking advantage of the capabilities that it otherwise could be.
Let's do something!
Yeah, you need to move, bro.
Coming through!
On your word.
You know, for a dude who's supposedly challenging, this guy was not super difficult. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have the XP, but still. Yeah, like, and that's why I was looking at my options, because I was like, everything's on Ultra. It seems like it should be better than this. Let's try this. I mean, it really doesn't seem to help much. But yeah, I mean, this seems like PS3-ish. I don't know. I kind of like the mechanics. I like the combat. It's I mean, I really enjoyed Fire Emblem, and I really like turn-based strategy games. So that might be why the that aspect appeals to me a little bit more. But I can certainly see how some people might not particularly enjoy it.
Torn apart, right in front of me. I didn't know whether to shit or scream.
Mary.
What do you want? Forgive me, my
See, that looks a little bit better. The facial textures and everything.
Cursed clods who broke my... Not the finest instruments.
He sells little pipes. How much money? I have like no money. So sad. That's certainly truth there, Rev. Like, judging it against something like, you know, Spider-Man or whatever is not a fair thing to do.
The Sword Father was a man? If you seek to channel the power of your god for good works, yes, I can show you. First, however, I would ask...
So this is kind of neat. You get your side quests and stuff, which is always fun.
Back again. How may a miserable elf? Good luck, friends.
This guy! Potatoes and carrots! What was the other thing?
Aye. Cabbage?
Cabbage, that was it.
Cabbage? Aye.
I think I have some cabbage. I just randomly took some stew. I hope that was okay.
New folks are at... It was all chaos here when they attacked. I'm a bold, but... Help out if you can. We need it.
Weapons!
More every day. If you need food and healing, see my wife here, Racer. If you need a blade or some leather on your back, see me.
Okay. Holding back the
I've
darkness.
got some likely lads, but... And why shouldn't...
Toad's bitter.
Have a look.
Have a look. Dang, look at that fancy sword. I want it, but I can't afford it. I can use a shillelagh. Ha. Shillelagh. What is this? Sorry, I'm reading. I certainly agree about like the mud brown and gunmetal gray thing. I mean that might just be this area, you know, to be fair.
I told Orlo not to let anybody in who didn't give him the Wildland whiskey.
Oh.
Give it a try.
Aye. Ah.
Okay.
What?
Shun! Welcome, friend. Hello.
So again, one of the things with this game is somewhat similar like Ocarina of Time. You have a lot of focus on the musicality. Is that a thing? Musicality? Sounds like it should be if it's not. Yeah, I mean, the tutorials are weird like that, though, right? It's like people hate having a tutorial level where it holds your hand and you just, like, muddle through, and people hate having this style of tutorial with, like, all the pop-up windows and stuff, so it's... I mean, I honestly don't know if there's ever a tutorial style that I really like and that works for me personally.
Lend me your ears a moment. Well, friends.
Mostly, I like these games for the story, just the Bard's Tale games in general.
Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Scarabray, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Scarabray, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers?
Do you think I can say no?
Well, you know where I'll be when you make up your mind.
I have a feeling this is one of those things where I'm not allowed to say no, and that makes me sad.
Ah, another weed. Not many creature comforts.
Granny Goodnight.
Didn't make it. Ah, in the old days. Happy drinking, friend.
Oh, the stone.
Piss off.
Puzzle weapon. Well, this I have to try out. Huh. Nifty. Fire horn? Scent of wine, taste of ale. Huh. Interesting. I'm sure that all of this is very meaningful.
Welcome to Roscoe's. Yes, yes, the 7th of... The rarest, most exclusive collection of magical and mystical
Ooh.
Excellent. Then here is the lantern, and here is the location of the Emporium. Thank you for coming to Roscoe's. Please, come again.
I mean, I'm kind of thinking I'd rather have something called the Pillar of Flame. You know, just saying. Seems pretty sweet.
don't suppose you'd be in.
A soul?
That's right. Usually do. Haven't made a sale in days. Everyone. Plenty of souls down here to choose.
No one's in a selling mood.
Lord. That's right. Nice.
Interesting. So if ever I find a soul in this game, I know where to go. I improved my constitution, which is always nice.
Sage can say the word.
Only if he's free.
Oh, Farron Brygo is the name. Impresario of theatrical My family were bankers in the...
Bankers, nerd.
I'm working on a new entertainment as we speak, about a band of... Good talking to you. See you again.
Dang, homie, look at all that stuff. Caltrops! Nice! Oh, who are these?
Welcome, adventure. We are the Review Board
Say what?
Adventurers Guild. Before you can be allowed to learn certains, farewell, adventurer.
Oh, geez, that's pretty scary. I don't like the idea of having to go up before like a 10-year review board. Huh.
Adventurer.
He's got weird looking teeth.
Good luck down there.
Why is there a purple light here? I demand to know. Ooh. No ID required for half-elves. I love it. I mean, I'm glad to see that at least most of the humor is still here from the original games. The spirit of the games is alive and well, as they say. Haggis! Oh, man. Ah, no, I need my tankard. Requires training in robes. Why do you need training in robes? That doesn't make any sense.
Seems the raid on the event. This is the old. Now, there's not much more to tell. I can never remember any.
It's weird because now his textures look all funky again.
Dalgleish is a dwarf smith and a long-time protector of Skara Brae. Someone's been attacking his client. She's an elf who dedicated herself to caring for the poop. If you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenseless in days like these.
Hooray, I leveled! I'm gonna take training in leather armor so that I can, you know, actually get some equipment going here. Hooray! A Stardew Valley ripoff? How is this a Stardew Valley ripoff? I was going to say the same thing though, Rev, about the voice acting. I really like the voice acting in this. They did a good job. It's not something that... Whoa. Oh no! The game crashed! You guys, I broke it. Oh, man. Okay, well, this does not bode well. I hope one of the devs is watching me stream so that they can fix it. I clicked play. It didn't open. Oh, that was great. Anyway, so yeah, I was a big fan of the voice acting. I thought that they did a really good job with it. I know it was something they talked a lot about in like the various updates and stuff for the game on Kickstarter. So that was pretty exciting. I was glad to see all of that, and I'm glad to now be able to hear it as well. Hooray, we're back, sort of. There we go. We should be back anyway. Uh-oh. It's not working now. Hang on 1 second.
Blood on the snow, bright crimson on white. A madman story of ancient glory brought death from far away.
So sometimes this... okay, there we go. So sometimes the full screen thing gets all goofy, essentially. So that's me.
And so, with the ashes of the Adventurers Guild still smouldering, our hero set off to find Ringneck, the wily defender of Wellbone. Little knowing, it was the first step.
That's kind of cool.
To the end of the world.
I really like this framing device here. There's far too few games that remind you of what you were doing. And that's awesome. Like, legitimately, that's really cool. And it's like, that's just a nice quick little summary. I remember, what's it called? The Witcher does that, but it does it in a very painful and drawn out way, where it's on like every single loading screen. Then it reminds you of whatever your main quest at the time was, whatever part of the main quest you were on, and it drives me insane. I remember that was one thing that I really didn't like. Let me see if I can calibrate this stuff real quick. Let me try this. The sizing on the screen went a little bit wonky, so let me see if I can fix it. I think that's a problem with the TV, though. A TV has been weird in that sense. Is this still gonna crash it? It didn't. Yay! I didn't crash it this time. Go, Danny. I don't know. Do I want to load Scarabray below? Apparently I'm supposed to get like bonus stuff here somewhere. I didn't see any. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but whatever. What does Dragon Quest XI do well? Loading and screen looking. You will never need 6 short bows. Never. Stupid game. You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know how many bows I use. I need 1 bow for each limb, 1 for my head, and 1 for my torso. That's 6. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you can see unfortunately I have very little time to play games now. It's really kind of depressing. And like the last time I played Dragon Quest XI was when I streamed it a week ago now. So yeah, it's kind of sad. I wish I had more time to play, but I just don't. It's kind of frustrating. But I'm glad that they do that. Whoa. Yeah, let's load them textures, folks. There we go. Now we're thinking. Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna poke it! Michael Cranford? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth here. Let's see here. Feeling this one right here. Okay, so now, let me think here. Because it seems like now I'm not going to be able to use like all of my attacks and stuff. So this is kind of interesting. Just the idea of how I can work with my my limited requirement and stuff.
But what about the monsters? What if we get ate?
So I guess these things just give you an automatic level up, which is pretty sweet, especially since I just leveled up. That's a good deal. Alright, I guess I'll just go this way. I'll be all cheesy and just sort of follow the map waypoint. I do hope that this whole game doesn't take place underground. It shouldn't. I believe that this eventually comes to a hub world. Eventually. Or a hub area, rather. Johnny Sixbows. It's not even that the game hadn't heard of Johnny Sixbows. It's that the game wasn't ready for Johnny Sixbows.
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? We'll be butchered!
Well, that's why we're not going to go that way. Or we're not going to fight that guy. Hooray, he's going on a standard patrol! Give me my herbs! Run, 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 run. Ooh, puzzle! Okay, well that was easy. That was depressingly easy. What's up, old bro?
You're a monster, just like the other monster. No, no, no.
Watch out. There's monsters about.
What is that giant purple light? It seems like it's not smart for me to travel to the giant purple light. However, oh, yeah, this... Yeah, no. That, yeah, that's that. No. No. I shouldn't have followed the giant purple light, you guys. I should not have followed the giant purple light.
This isn't a battle, you barmy bastards. It's suicide!
It is kind of cool having these, having like the ability to just sort of wander around and explore a good bit. I always like seeing that in games like this, like any RPG. Granted, mini games do that, but still.
Don't crowd my drink, drink you ever have.
Guess I'll just move over here.
Coming through.
Pwned! Wow, I need a lot of XP now. Jeez. That went up by a crazy amount. I mean, I know the guys were green, but still. Blocked. Well, fine. What are these? I have no idea. It's cool, though. Okay, so... Cool! That's neat. If you remember, I mentioned one of the things I was really looking forward to in this game was the puzzles, because that was one of the big aspects of the older games as well, as having interesting and different puzzle mechanics. I want the shiny. Oh. This seems unnecessary to go this far, but whatever. And all that for 12 coins, of course. Hashtag Bard's Tale Ninja Warrior. Yeah, this game doesn't let you fall down any ledges. Good to know. I did not know that. That looks like a really bad thing. Oh, geez. Giant statue. Sup, Ringneck?
Who's that? Ah, you must be the one Rabbit promised to send. Am I glad to see? Whalebottom's the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feed. Been talk at the guild of some trout sale swords sneaking around Scarab Brae, killing people and cutting them up.
Yeah.
Oh. Been talk. Thanks for giving
Awesome, new party member.
Cully said it was taken near Sinister Street. Let's head that way.
Ah, advent. I understand why you look at me askance, friends, but please do not. We are indeed, but loyalty is one of a.
I pray. Oh, religious folk.
She talks as sweet as honey, but I still wouldn't tell her much.
Hey, look, it's Marathon. Oh my god. There's been giant things. Hang on 1 second. The bard wandered into an upper level area and died. The end. So sad. It's Marathon. Yay. Yeah, I'm not going to be on for too much longer. I'm glad that the class went well. So, Rev is not a fan of the game. I personally have been enjoying it. Mechanically I enjoy it. I've never been one for graphics or anything, but I like the story. I think that the mechanics are pretty cool, like the what's it called? The combat mechanics are pretty cool. But that's just me. You know, I'm crazy, so gonna sell that for 3 because I'm cool. Sell that for 1 because why not, I guess. Chainmail. I can't afford any of this stuff anyway. I have no money.
Come back if you want more. Ardledwing.
Although it is true you didn't miss much, just in the context of not much has happened.
We can rebuild you.
Master lockpick.
Aha! Here,
can the folks at the north do for a... That's what the paladins call me. Just a few things.
Ugh. Requires training in holy book. Does that just mean you have to go to church for a little while? Does that count as training in holy book?
It's just the Hasid Vazarites. They've wrecked our store.
They've wrecked our store.
By the way, and I'm Shell.
Oh, Johan, you are so crazy.
They seem to have found it objectionable that many of the artifacts...
We escaped when one of the... And it's all gone. All but a handful of things. Which we're...
Where are you from, Johan?
Arbendy, originally. The son of a master mason. He taught me to love the cube.
So, Mirthwin, just to give you an idea of what's going on, in this game, the idea is that you are some mysterious adventurer, and there's like ancient evil that has been locked up, and we are trying to make sure that the new bad guy does not release the ancient evil. That is essentially the plot of all of the Bard's Tale games. This is Bard's Tale 4, the newest one that was just released like last week after a Kickstarter campaign. So that's pretty much it. And essentially, you're an adventurer going around trying to show like trying to stop everything, and that is our end goal for this particular game. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let me think if there's anything else important to mention. I don't believe so. I think that's it. But yeah, one of the fun aspects with this game this game series is that the humor is always really on point, and I love it. I love the humor. In this case, apparently the game is supposed to be a little bit more sandboxy than previously. We've got lots of cool puzzles of various sorts that we have to solve through, and a bunch of other stuff like that. Here we go. We can do this thing. Isn't that supposed to like activate this or something? That was my understanding for how this worked. I'm walking through the fog. I'm probably gonna end up like face to face with some giant bad dude that'll tear me to shreds. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Is it just me, or is this repeating? I feel like it's repeating. I'm gonna head back. Yeah. That must be a special thing that like lifts the fog up or something.
Who's that?
I want to talk to the dog. Oh, it won't let me talk to the dog.
You want something from me? You can whistle for it.
Okay. Oops, wrong button.
Music to my... Look,
Okashi! Dougie.
How...
I'm not a rogue!
Akashi's my partner. A better thief than most.
Okashi is a thief, but it's a doggy. It's an adorable doggy thief.
Anytime.
Why does the doggy have to be a thief? That's so weird. Okay, I'm not trying to go that way again. Let's see here. Okay, spinning gears. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Dun 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 dun! See, these gear puzzles are kind of nifty. I think they're cool. What is that symbol? And what am I supposed to be doing here? I mean, is there a button to push or something? I don't see a button. I legitimately just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing on that.
What?
Whoa! Oh no 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 no!
We'll be butchered.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. That was close. Alright, I need to find a save point because it's about time to go. Ah, Marathon left. Aw, dang. Marathon's gonna go die. That's sad. I hope she's okay after dying.
Here! They were heading this way.
They were heading this way. Really? Did I just go in a giant circle? Are you serious right now, game? Game just take me a big loop all the way around. Ridiculous. Seriously, still with this giant circle. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it since I was able to save the game here. But everybody take care of yourselves. Rev, it was great to see you as always. Thank you for... who else was here? The Commander Root, the Slow Cool, and look! It's my good friend, the, Apricot Droop Fruit. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for stopping by and taking a look at the new game, The Bard's Tale 4. I kind of liked it. I think it's fun. I do think that it has some flaws, but of course this is just the first area of the game. So maybe it'll open up a little bit more, have some more interesting things that we can deal with and all that good stuff. But for the time being, I'm going to head out for Saturday. I will be putting up a poll for what game to play. I've got a whole bunch of new games, so I want to just like dump them all into a poll, see what you guys would like to see. But with that, thank you guys very, very much for stopping by. Hope that you all enjoyed this. I know I had some fun with it. But take care and have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye. I was waving. You can't see. But bye.